Hey class, how is everybody? I'm on page 373 in your textbook, and I'm going to read to you about frequency tables and histograms. I would like you guys to read through the top here. I think the book does a really good job of basically showing you what a frequency table and histogram is. It shows you what steps you need to follow. And they do another example here that's also well done and well written. It's really important that you guys do what I'm saying in my videos because this is where the understanding comes from. So if you're looking at the top of page 372 and 373 here, it says frequency tables and histograms. Mr. Maxwell timed the cross-country team in a 2-mile run. How can he represent the data? Make a frequency table to show the number of times a data value or range of values occurs in the data set. So as we're looking right here at the times, these are the times of the runners. Step one, we're going to choose a range that contains all of the data. So the ranges that they chose here are 2-minute ranges, and we're starting at 14 minutes and we're basically going all the way to 23 minutes and 59 seconds. So the tally marks show how many kids fell in that range or interval. There were 4 kids that had a time between 14 minutes and 15 minutes and 59 seconds. So the frequency is the number of times something happens is called 4. And the next equal range or equal interval is between 16 minutes and 17 minutes and 59 seconds. And there actually were 7 kids in that time, so the frequency is 7. To be honest, the tally marks are more elementary than what you guys need. I'm okay without you doing those as long as you know that frequency is the number of times something happens. And then between 18 minutes and 19 minutes and 59 seconds, in that 2-minute interval, there were 2 people, so the frequency is 2. There was a gap right here. And then between 22 minutes and 23 minutes and 59 seconds, there was just 1 person. I'm not going to read through the next example, but it's also well done. Please read this if you need a little more understanding. What I would like you guys to do is on page 373 and 374, I'd like you to work through numbers 1 through 10. So number 1 says, what is the range of ages? A toy store owner asked the age of each child who came into his store one day. The ages of the children were as follows. So one thing I'm noticing with range that some of you are doing is you're just taking your first number and your last number and finding the difference. And that's not what you do. You look at all of the data and you see what the largest number is, and then you subtract the smallest number in the data. That's what range is. Number 2 is another one of these frequency tables. You're going to see how many kids were in the age range of 3 to 5. Again, I'm okay with you not doing the tallies as long as you know that frequency is just the number of times it's happening. And then you're going to make a histogram for number 3. And number 4 is going to ask you if you wanted to know how many 8-year-olds shopped at the toy store. Would this histogram help you? I kind of want to see what you guys come up with on your own there, but if you need help, reach out to me. 5 and 6, you're going to use the histogram at the bottom of the page. Again, if you're struggling what a histogram is, make sure that you are looking at the examples given. Basically, it's a bar graph that uses ranges. Okay? So as we move on to the next few pages here in our book, you're going to do 7 and 8 based on this frequency table. And then 9 and 10 wants you to make a frequency table, which is what this is right here, and a histogram for number 10. I've already set those up for you. I'm going to screenshot them because I don't want any difficulty in your mind of how to set those up, and I want to make sure you guys get that. If you want to try it on your own, don't look at my screenshot. If you want help, my screenshot will definitely show you how to help with the age of the swimmers at the public pool. So the assignment to recap today is that I want you to reread the top of 14.5 here, read another example, and then I want you on page 373 and 374 to work through 1 through 10. And I'll be available for questions if you need some extra help. Thank you.